Aatrox early, but for now at least the Sejuani, just like with the Lee Sin, Clid's happy to power farm it out.
Well, Linderung does have heroic entrance available to him here, as Khan flashes over, gets himself into his ultimate, but it's not enough. They take that first blood oh so easily, and the teleport, you can't escape those ones anymore. Faker has to get out of there, doesn't use the flash, thought he might have had to. Decimating smash, Grace wants more, goes in when he probably didn't want to, gets a double taunt, but he'll still probably go down. There we go, Faker gets the corrosive charge. Any control around here as we check out this top lane exchange once again.
Khan plays this really well. He baits the Scion to ult towards the right side edge of his Realm Warp and then flashes to the other side to at least open up space, but the beginning, the fact that before that play he hadn't been called to disengage is the more surprising thing. You have to fully commit to these teleports. You have to be more direct and bold about your positioning and the setup for turret dives because you know the TPs are going to be guaranteed. Very nice sidestep back from Faker, makes it a 1-for-1, but definitely some stuff to... Here we go again!
I think I've seen this one before, Papa Smithy. Rune Prison is down. Khan gets out of the way of that one very, very easily. Heroic entrance is a little bit late, but Decimating Smash, just the tip, picks up the kill on the rise.
Finding some gold parity. Maybe this Wombo combo might cause a lot more headaches for SK Telecom T1 in game number 2.
They are going to pick up the first Drake, so that's even though we did. As there's the engage. Malrung's here, but it's a 3v3. Teddy flashes out of the way beautifully, but in goes Root. I don't know whether it's the idea they wanted because Mata still had the Devourer available.
It was all for Jeanette. Now they're trying someone less squishy.
Yep, Justice Punch into the disdain, but it's not going to work this time, Fake. Oh! Mata has him in his belly, but even through the Ignite is...
As a 5-man squad, let's talk about the Infernal Drake because, you know, the ults are available. SKT kind of has to fight for it. Seems like fireworks coming.
Though. Yeah, can he actually survive this is the question. There's just too much CC.
Fight. That's where this team comp can do things like this.
Yeah, let's have a look at Clid in the Bouncy Castle once again.
I'm watching the CC bar.
Infernal Chains is also my favorite part because he tries to go left and right, gets bonked around, and then he's dead.
If you're a level 8 player, you definitely write an old chat. Come on, mate, 5 ults, what's going on here? Stuff, but Sejuani dead. Means that the Infernal does go to Jin-Air, and this time the Wombo comes off.
Yeah, this is like an episode
He's
of
Pimp My Boar
and then turned
the Rift
into...
Herald still has about a minute before it despawns, and it's another way to try to force and see if SKT will walk up for a fight.
At the moment, Jin-Air do have a lot of damage, so they can take this one relatively quickly. Grace is around as well, and SKT not wanting to put their faces in it to just give this one up. So Shelly on Mata here this game, apart from Teddy being able to just take care of himself with his Arcane Shift on the Ezreal. This time around, if Teddy's going to be aggressive, he needs Mata there alongside of his Malrung. Demonstrates exactly what that means. The amount of damage available is just ludicrous as Linderung just turns up. There's not a lot he can do. Oh man, picks the flash. Does Clid from the offside.
And it chunks people down. So Jin-Air had no coordination around their Wombo. That's when all your buttons aren't pressed at the same time. SKT can fall back, they won in the group, and they win across onto him. Maybe Aatrox just run. If Aatrox zones away Varus, Jin-Air win the fight. So it's all about threat. Speaking of threat,
Linderung, few auto attacks there, but Teddy playing pretty safely. Faker in trouble. There's the unstoppable onslaught. Gets exhausted. Gets at least one knockup, but we're trading ultimates everywhere. Grace does get one knockup. Devour now on cooldown. That is super important as Faker might die. Winds of War going to be enough, augmented by Root's damage as Grace goes golden. This might be the fight that Jin-Air we're looking for. Teddy now has nowhere to go. In goes Root. Dives forward with the killer instinct, and it's named explain to us exactly what went wrong for SKT.
Jin-Air need to have threat on Varus, and then the Kai'Sa can just free auto because they don't have the same backline access on SKT's comp. The moment that Faker goes in, he misses his ult, he's out of the fight. Grand Entrance and Hero's Entrance mean that Teddy is doing no damage. He charges his Q. By the time he gets in any autos, Urgot is already dead. Teddy cannot do damage because so many cooldowns were misused by first Faker getting in there and then Teddy needing to kite back. So that's what you do. You use every single cooldown you have to force the Varus away. We'll see what it means for the Infernal as the health bars are not the highest on the side of Jin-Air, but that was the exact prototype of a fight that Jin-Air could win.
And Grace is taking the Ignite this game.
AoE
This
for 3
is the
seconds.
point where
then Teddy's free hitting, then they're dead. So the fact that Faker missed his ultimate there was actually very consequential. I guarantee if SKT get the or got ult off successfully, they will win a 5v5. But they're on Baron, and it's damn low.
Yeah, it's down to 2,000 health already. That one is definitely going to be taken here by SKT, but can they win the fight now? Realm Warp gets 3 of them out. Faker not going to survive, but they'll be worried. Let's have a look at this one again, just right from under the Jinair's noses.
And that's the sins of the past, Atlas, because the map control is what SKT had taken for the majority of the first 20 minutes of this game. And then this was a little hiccup in vision. They lost vision around an area. They thought, okay, this is not going to be relevant vision for now, and it gets punished. So really, now the 3-lane team has Baron. They're pretty annoying to deal with, and Khan takes a while to die.
Yep, and you've also got an Abyssal Voyage to have everyone there to take care of him. He does get into trouble this time around.
Yep. This is the new future. This is Lolpart. This is 2019.
Well, Gargoyle Stoneplate is trying to keep Linderung alive. He's got a lot of shields, but this tower doesn't. Khan is just auto-attacking it to death as the Rise Teddy along. They've already broken open the base. They take an inner turret there as well, and now Jinair going for the desperation engage. Linderung getting his way forward. The Galio delivery system just isn't good enough because Teddy, as soon as he gets a few auto-attacks off, they're dead. Yes, you managed to get your buttons pushed in the right positions, but you need to survive as Mata's just able to emote spam before Grace is even dead. Finally, they get some relevant damage on him, but that's after the whole team has bitten the dust.
Sometimes you got to do it all yourself. Teddy says, not going to worry about enemy position. I'm just going to assassinate the enemy AD carry. He solo kills Root, and that will be the end of the game.
Yep, that is all she wrote. As Teddy just flashing for the fun of it. Linderung on his turret fountain is going to survive for the moment, so you can have that small win, my friend, but SKT will take the 2-0.
It turns out you can